This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
After an offseason filled with uncertainty, change, and adaptation, game day is almost here for Flames football. Saturday in Bowling Green, Kentucky, Liberty will take on Western Kentucky in the Flames season opener. In spite of the global pandemic that ended the season before it started for many programs, the Flames and Hilltoppers have nearly made it to kickoff.
We happy that it's game week. Feel like we've been doing the same thing for like the past two months, hitting our own teammates. So it's going to be nice to get out there and have another opponent to hit.
We're really excited. I mean, we kind of, spring ball got cut, so, we went through summer working with each other. So it's just been a really long time since we really played against somebody. Back in past December was the last time. A lot of the transfers and other guys haven't played in a while, so we're just really excited. We've been working really hard.
The Flames will face a Western Kentucky team that opened the season with a 35-21 loss last week at Louisville, but the program won 9 games last year under new head coach Ty Helton, including the First Responder Bowl and a 45-19 thumping over Arkansas. The Hilltopper defense was a big part of their success, led by returning CUSA Defensive Player of the Year, defensive end D'Angelo Malone.
He's an NFL guy, and he's a handful that can create some negative plays in a hurry, and we definitely don't need to be behind the chains. So I think their front is very physical. Their whole front six is very physical. And, last year they were 7th in the nation in third down defense and top 25 in total defense, and they returned near about every one of them. So it's going to be a great challenge.
Ready to meet that challenge is Flames' first-year starting quarterback Malik Willis, who beat out challengers Chris Ferguson and Jonathan Bennett to win the job in fall camp.
And it feels really great to be named the guy here. I take it with great honor. I just appreciate the coaches having faith in me. And appreciate the program having faith in me and my guys in the locker room as well.
We'll go into the game trying to be, who we've always been, and that is, a tempo RPO type offense that will look very similar, but we do have the ability, obviously, to run him, whereas last year with Buckshot, that just wasn't his deal at all, but he sure could throw it.
Could he ever? Buckshot Calvert passed for more than 3,600 yards and 28 touchdowns last year, along with the losses of Antonio Gandy Golden at receiver and Frankie Hickson at running back. Liberty joins LSU and Oklahoma as the only teams in the nation replacing a 3,000-yard passer, a 1,000-yard rusher, and a 1,000-yard receiver. But the Hilltoppers are also breaking in a new quarterback with Maryland transfer Tyrell Pigram, who completed just 10 passes to 3 receivers in his debut last week. But like Willis, Pigram is always a threat to run.
This will be the most athletic quarterback we've seen since we've been here, as far as can make guys miss in space and those sorts of things. So big-time challenge, big-time athlete, and appears that he's a tough competitor as well.
As a defense and DBs, we just got to make sure we just play with good eyes and just make sure we just don't let him get too much space that way he can get a two-way entry. So just keep him on a one-lane street, and I feel like that we just go in there and dominate.
Saturday's game will kick off at 12 noon Eastern on ESPNU. Live radio coverage begins at 10:30 a.m. Eastern on The Journey and flagship station 88.3 FM in Lynchburg. Streaming on the My Journey FM mobile app and online at libertyflames.com. For the Liberty Flames Sports Network, I'm Nick Pierce.